Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody, fake baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we gonna be all over, y'all. We gonna take a cruise through the YouTube streets, man, and see what's going on, man. It's a lot been going on this week, man. And let me just say this, so everybody know I'm from Chicago and what's going on. And I covered the story of the lady that got beat up at the Maxwell, y'all. And her son ended up having to shoot the guy. I went through all of it and I showed y'all what's going on. And I told y'all, had she not left the scene, they could have beat that case, right? Guess what? They dropped the case anyway. They dropped the case, y'all, because A, she had a legal firearm. She had no criminal record, nor did her son. He wasn't no street kid, y'all. I told y'all he was a house, 14-year-old. They got the camera. They see when he pulled the gun out, he fumbled it, so they know he wasn't even really experienced with this weapon and, used it like that. He made that bitch work for how he needed to work, and he ran up on the boy and gave it to him. And the man was all the way wrong, y'all. All the way wrong. I told y'all that. And the man was drunk. Because she was talking to her son and he thought she was talking to him. And I was listening at it. You know what? Another thing that made me mad, besides what I heard the woman say, what I heard she was saying, y'all. Some of y'all just see it. Y'all hear what, they saying back and forth. And I don't know how he got that mad, y'all. But he was mad. When he came back in there, he like, say one more word, I'ma punch you in the face. She like, go back to the car. She's talking to her son. He think she talking. He go back to the car, and he like, say one more word, I'ma punch you in the face. Say one more word, and she say, you know what she said, y'all? What is we talking about? Cause she don't know what the argument about, why he was so upset and all that. And he fired on her, y'all. Not one, but two good times. Didn't even knock her out. Boom, I think the wall might have saved her. Pushed back, then he hit her again. Boom. And I still get mad when I even think about it, what that woman said. He told you? Well, he showed you. Now, I ain't saying now. They dropped the charges on these kids, y'all. The boy and the mama, they dropped the charges, which is good. Now, all she need to do is move and she be alright. I don't think she should stay in that same house because no matter how wrong that guy was, y'all, it's going to be some people that love him. And they might want they lick back. I don't want to speak shit into existence, but y'all know how the streets go. They might want they lick back. Hopefully she don't have to go through that. They can move and just be smart about it. But she finna sue the city, because she should have never went to jail, but she did. Oh well, it ain't Maxwell she's suing the city, y'all. She's suing the city. So it's just good to see that the state got it right for a change. But if you look at it, the state and the world is getting better. We the ones getting worse, y'all. A lot of things that are happening where people are correcting their mistakes, but we're not correcting ours, y'all. We're the ones getting too loose. I be in here, y'all, I tell y'all, I ain't good at two shoes, man. I be trying to give out good advice because I know it's people watching. Hell yeah, I ain't gonna tell you I'm a hypocrite. Motherfucker do something, one of my people, it's up. But it's not for me to get in front of the camera and make y'all think I'm all tough and this and that. The people that know me know what it is. The ones that don't, y'all might know me for social media. So y'all might want to hear the positive message, the motivation that I'm trying to give to some of these guys, because it ain't no lot of role models. So even if it had to be me, even if I don't want to be me, I will like to put more of a positive message out than I will a negative, because the negative ones ain't working for us, y'all. Y'all see what's happened to all our rappers. They going down and down. And the police hitting them, and the reason they able to lock them up because they ain't all the way legit. They still doing what these police saying. They ain't lying on these guys and making up cases, y'all. These cases be existing. Yeah, they be existing. And they watching your lives and all that. I be telling y'all that. They pull Brick Baby in. They trying to get Brick Baby talking about he threatened the motherfuckers in L.A. And with the way niggas dying and getting robbed out there, like he said, hey, cause Brick Baby name, he from the street for real, so he probably provided a lot of cover for some of them rappers. When they come to town, they call him, and he makes sure they good. His name big enough where he can have them held down. But when he need a favor, he said he called them and he had a problem with some bills. He said he was down to his last 10,000. And I might be down my last $300, $400, or $50. Hell, you talking about your last 10,000? But that's how niggas think, right? He said he called almost everybody. Nobody wanted to help him. But one person. That's Adam. No Jumper. And he got 2 movie roles. Let him tell it, and he's finna do a little better now. But with that positive message he put out, he threatened them at the end. They watched the whole thing, and he threatened them at the end. He didn't say much, but hey, y'all niggas, when y'all come to town, y'all food not. What do you mean by that? Like, man, if niggas want to get down on you and rob you, then that's what it is. Fuck it. But that's what they been doing. But he like, fuck it. Even the guys I had under my umbrella, he ain't protecting nobody no more. And that's his right. But he didn't have to put it out on social media, because now you putting the police in your business, y'all. You know what I mean? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, y'all. We're trying to get up to 10,000, y'all, subscribers. We on the road. Now, and then another thing that's y'all notice, people are trying to make these guys look bad. You know, it's like a smear campaign. They doing for everybody. For everybody. Take YNW Melly. Supposed to be a solid nigga and that's standing up and woo-woo, right? And all of a sudden, we got a tape pop up out of nowhere of him telling some shit to the police. Not flat out snitching, but he fell for the banana in the tailpipe. See, that's the difference between being young and being older. Been around the block. You let them trick you. Half of these guys ain't in there flat out snitching, y'all. They tricked out of the information. That's what the officer did to Kodak. I mean, not Kodak Melly, YNW Melly. He tricked him out some shit. And he was in that station and he told what he needed to tell about whoever he shot at or whatever. He said that. But that's police property wise that seeking out, y'all. They put it out there. The police did that on purpose. They put it out there. Now here it is, y'all. Some more shit gotta come out about a motherfucker snitching. Guess who is on? Young Thug. They trying to say Young Thug gave a detective information on the murder back in the day when he was a little younger. Okay, what they got to do with what's going on now? All that's irrelevant. But no, they want to weaken his image, y'all. They want him to look bad. That's because they know more than anything, these niggas that trying to be stand up and solid, more than anything, they hate to be a snitch, called a snitch, accused of it. They don't like that. So if you a real nigga for real, and they put that allegation out of there, they know that shit bothering you, y'all. They know that shit bothering you, you hear me? I'm for real, you know. And there's a lot of things going on, y'all. You got to practice what you preach. And that's what I be trying to do. Practice what you preach. I'm not going to tell you to do nothing, y'all, that I ain't going to do my motherfucking self. I ain't going to have you do nothing that I wouldn't do myself. Okay, moving on to the next one. Y'all remember the lady sent her brother to the guy's house to jump on him? He took 4 guys over there. And the man come out with that motherfucking AR-15 and shot 39 rounds at their ass, y'all. Whacked one of the guys. Anyway, they picked him up for that murder, y'all. He been fighting the case. They put her ass on stand, y'all, and guess what? She looked it bad just like she was. And he beat the charges, which he should have. You know, he was a football player. He beat the charges. That's why I say society's been correcting their wrong, y'all, but we're not correcting ours. You know, we should not be in a position where our rappers are able to get picked off the street or tricked off the street just by a simple traffic stop. This lead me to Kodak Black, y'all. Kodak Black, he looked it so bad, y'all. I told him, man, he need to turn himself in and go through treatment. This lockup shit will help him. And if anybody go through this type of shit, you turn yourself in and try to get clean. And I say I practice what I'm preaching. If I felt like I need to do that, I would do that. I would do that. You feel me? And you're supposed to help other people. Instead of trying to record people when they looking bad, you're supposed to try to pick them up and be like, no, dog, you doing the most, man. That shit look bad. That shit look bad. Now check it out. Let's go down to Savannah, y'all. They gave Quando Wando a bond, y'all. I knew he was going to get a bond. And Atlantic Records, they stepped on him and stood up for him. They paid the money, so the man out. But the thing is, not getting in this situation in the first place. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it's a full-time job trying to stay out of jail and not to get killed. You hear me? I'm going to say that again. It's like a full-time job trying not to get robbed and to stay out of jail. Every day, you got to try not to get killed and try not to get robbed. That means you got to change your ways, how you moving this and that. Sometimes, man, tone it down. Instead of coming in the hood with $1 million worth of jewelry on, come through that motherfucker plain Jane with a truck full of toys. Pass that shit out and then you can go whatever you plan on doing that day. I bet you people ain't gonna fuck with you not now time when you passing out toys and shit like that. And I don't mean going over there and got 13 cars with rims and you blinding every motherfucker with jewelry, every nigga with you blinding the whole hood and they can't see. No, I'm talking about coming back to the hood looking just like they look, giving back to the community. Because you got it a little bit. And you want to keep it like that. You want to be humble, guys. Because this money, they can take it. Just as quick as you make it, they can take it. That's why you got to dot all your I's and cross all your fucking T's. Which is what I be doing, y'all. All the time. And I run into little hiccups and shit, but I'm on top of my business trying to make it right. I sit there and analyze myself last night, or better yet this morning. Everything got it done right, what I'm doing wrong, what I did, and I'm writing all this down. I'm like, I was actually proud of myself, y'all. I was actually proud of myself. Don't be afraid to toot your own horn. Sometimes you might need to beep, beep. You know, because sometimes people don't want to talk about you, y'all, until you're doing bad. You hear me? I'm going to say it again. People only want to talk about you when you're doing bad. I could be doing good and got monetized finna get married and all this and all the good accomplishments I got, and motherfucker won't mention my motherfucking name in the blogger world. Let me shoot a motherfucker, go to jail, or get caught doing something I ain't got no business doing. Oh, the up-and-coming YouTuber was arrested yesterday. His car was pulled over with 3 guns in the car and 18 grams of heroin, and you know. Oh, now y'all know. I didn't know y'all even knew I was a YouTuber. What? Y'all know I'm what? Oh. Misery loves company. Right? And people only want to talk about you when you're doing down. They don't want to talk about you to try to help you get up or nothing. I always want to kick a man when you're down. I say this, ladies, you can kick a man when he's down. Trust me, he going to remember every kick. Every kick. Even if you don't think you kicking him hard, bitch, trust me, he gonna remember that. All of a sudden, oh, I ain't have no car, you don't want me nowhere around and don't want me to do this and do that. As soon as I get a new car, you gonna come over here and get some of this barbecue. You go, bitch. I asked you last week, could I come to the barbecue? I didn't have a new car, so you didn't invite me. Now nigga got a new car, you want to invite him to the barbecue. Fellas, don't fall for that shit. The same energy you had when I was down, bitch, keep that same energy while I'm on my way up. Keep that same energy. You know what I mean? I don't forget shit. You know, bitch pulled up on me the other day, y'all. And me and her wasn't on bad terms or nothing. I just knew who she was. You know, from way back. Hey, Shrimp. I'm like, what's up? You don't even know who this is. I do. I know exactly who you are. Excuse me if I'm not excited about you, bitch, but I'm not. I'm not. And she ain't did nothing wrong, y'all. I'm just saying she ain't did nothing super right either, so when it comes to me. So what the fuck I supposed to be jumping up and down because I see you? Bitch, keep it moving. You ain't about to stop. You know, that's why I didn't talk to her. She said something to somebody else and then she reached around and see me. Hey, you don't even know who this is. I do, bitch. I just ain't. You know, for real. I be trying to keep it 100 for real, y'all. I tell you, I'm not going to have y'all do nothing I'm not going to do. And I'm not going out my way trying to do nothing that I ain't never used to do. I mean, I ain't going to wait till I start getting money to trying to do this. All of a sudden now you want to wear a bunch of jewelry and shit that you wasn't doing at first. We need to do what these Hispanics doing in our neighborhood, y'all, and buy up all these bandos that's in the neighborhood. Buy up all these bandos. Because a lot of times you think shit ain't going on. I looked up the house I stayed in. This motherfucker worth $300,000, y'all. That's pretty good. $300,000. And they practically giving them away in the hood. We buy some of these motherfuckers and fix them up, man. To get you some money. I'm learning about that LLC shit, y'all. Making shit a corporation. You work for them. You know? That way if you get sued, you don't have to worry about how much they can get. They ain't gonna take half of this, half of that, because you ain't really got much. The people who been getting money, they learned that already. We just learned it now that we coming into the money. You know what I mean? Now that we coming into the money. I try to do what I'm doing, y'all. Get my little dollars, do this little YouTube and stay out the way. Because I know life is too short. I done been through situations like that lady just did. That shit happened to me. I done had to shoot up the restaurant. That shit happens every day in Chicago. Every day. And the bottom line is it started with them trying to just get something to eat, y'all. Even the man that lost his life, he was going to get something to eat, and he died. Now, I ain't saying he wasn't wrong, but he died. I bet you I don't know who the girl was, the sister, brother, whoever was fucking with him that got him drunk like that, they didn't know that nigga wasn't going to make it back home. The worst part about shit happening to you in the street, y'all, is that somebody waiting on you to come home. And you never make it. That's worse. That is worse. Terrible. Look at the shootout they had out here on Juneteenth, y'all. In the unofficial Willowbrook out there. I looked on the news. I see a motherfucker gym shoe his Nike. I see 2-3 cars left. This because these were some of the victims that got hit, y'all. So their car was still on the scene. News people recording shit and it's still there. You know how much that shit would hurt if there was one of your family members that didn't make it home and you can look and see their car? Or you see your brother's shoe? You see his shoe? That's trouble, man. That's why I say, y'all, don't take your lives for granted. Don't rush into some shit. If you ain't normally did it, don't do it. If you're not with that shit, don't be with the shit. You know, we got enough gang members already. We don't need no more, y'all. We don't need no more. We got enough shooters, killers, drug dealers. We don't need no more. We need some positive people. I can be in this motherfucker right now, y'all, with 30 motherfucking stones sitting up here talking that shit. Talking that shit. But that ain't gonna do nothing but make the police tune in a little more. Oh, the G's active. I knew he was active, but oh, he active, huh? Yeah, you know he the general. Yeah, he's the general for real now, yeah. I'm trying to stay out the way, bro. And I went to interview some of my little guys, y'all. I'm trying to work them in there because I want some of them material. But I got to, as the police said, brief these motherfuckers and debrief them and all that. Because some of them don't know. I won't say they might not be really clout chasing like that, but once they get in front of the camera, they go chase it a little bit. Trust me. I went to some of the guys' house and we got to talking. I had to stop the video. No, that's alright. We can't use this. Wow, this one was good. Gee, this one was good. Nigga, you done incriminated every motherfucker in the room, dog. I ain't come over here for you to incriminate me, nigga. I tell my own stories. That's why I tell the ones that's PG. I can't tell you no motherfucking rated R story on here. What I'm gonna tell you, I ain't never been in jail for murder. So what I'm gonna tell you about if I murdered a motherfucker, please. No, I have not. No, I have not. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna give a fuck if my nose was growing right in front of your face. I wouldn't give a fuck. Pinocchio, my man, shit. I ain't killed nobody. They be like, your nose growing, and I don't know what's wrong with my nose. I know I ain't killed nobody. That's your story, and that's what you better stick to it. I tell these young boys, first thing niggas want to know when you from Chicago is have you ever killed a motherfucker? And I told my little guys the answer is no, even if it ain't no. It's always no. You don't tell no motherfucker no shit like that. You don't want to talk about that and be cocky with it. It's always unfortunate. And this is my game to y'all. If somebody lose their life, it's always unfortunate. You don't want to never act like you too cocky about it and you, yeah, I'm like that, man. I'm stepping. Y'all see what happened to BTB? Went on Vlad talking about the murder and all that shit. Whacked his ass quick. Why? Quick. Because he rubbed somebody the wrong way in that video. They didn't know nothing about the part where dude begged for his life. He told them that. They didn't know nothing about that. They thought he just got robbed on the lick. They would have been willing to let it slide. But you come on there talking about how he begged you and you said fuck him if your people, you know, just all disrespectful with it. Yeah, they put the people on your ass and they lit him up, y'all. They got on his ass. All this fair and love and war, they say. And that's what it is. I am the last person in the world I thought would be putting out any positive messages, y'all. And I look at my video, I'm like, wow. But people need to hear that. We're getting older, y'all. I'm growing up. I'm grown. I don't need to be praising the gang still, talking about this like I want to be a part of it. I lived my life. I made it through that part of my life. It's a new chapter. It's a new chapter. And I ain't finna glorify the gang because it's a new chapter. You want the gang glorified, you got to go back and read the earlier chapters. It's not in my new chapter, y'all. That's in the past. I watch some OGs get on here and they talk about shit like gang banging the best thing ever happened to them. No, the fuck it ain't. It's the worst thing that probably ever happened to a motherfucker. You think these boys want to be killers at 14, 13? You think they really want to be killers? No. It's because some grown motherfucker told them if they cross us on the block, get on their ass. That's what the G told them, or OG told them. And then when that happened, they get on somebody's ass. Even if they don't want to. They start out not wanting to, but once they get up there, they like ready. Fuck that. If a nigga play with us, we go get on their ass. And then guess what? Somebody gonna play with you. And guess what? Psst, they gonna get on their ass. Something plain, they gonna get on their ass. told you we built these guys to be soldiers, not wimps. They ain't scared. But just because they scared don't mean they got to be out here just waiting to die. We can teach them a different way. You know, we lived that life so long, it ain't working. Let's try another approach. Let's try something different. You know, the game changed. Y'all ain't no more players around. Ain't no more people around to give out passes. A lot of times we didn't even get on guys. We like, man, you got your girl in the car, let you slide. You got your baby in the car, let you slide. They don't do that now. They listen to that rap music. That bitch got hit because she was in the way. That King Von type shit. So niggas shooting with a bitch in the car and knocking off any motherfucker. Because there ain't no consequences for their action when they get caught. If they get caught. Because the street ain't going to turn them in. And if the police do find out, it won't be nobody to be a witness. That's why they say murder is the easiest case to be. Because nobody wants to be a witness on a murder. Hell, nigga won't even want to be a witness on a drug case, let alone a murder. Why? Because he knows it's going to be some stepping behind that. If dude get found guilty, unless he get found innocent, it's going to be some stepping behind that. And people don't want to put themselves in them positions, which I understand. You know what I mean? I understand, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, man, hit that subscribe button. All you people be watching, I need y'all to join the membership, y'all. I need y'all to join the membership because you go wake up one day and you ain't gonna be able to watch the video. You might not give a fuck, but I do. I'm just letting you know that next video come up, that motherfucker will be blocked, y'all. So make sure you got your little credit card right there because you go out to swipe that bitch. You hear me? You go out to swipe that bitch. It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice the street. I'm plant your 9, dig you later, man. So you go out here and tell everybody, tell them, partner, friend, G Shrimp at it again. Make sure you let them know, man, to subscribe to the channel, man. You hear me? I'm out.